The Houston Rockets might be legit championship contenders. This team is 20-9. They've won 20 games before they had 10 losses. That's one of the benchmarks there for being an NBA championship contender. They have the second best defense in the NBA, and if their offense was even slightly above average, where it is 14th in the league right now, they would be maybe chasing the Thunder for number one. But Coach Ime Udoka has done a fantastic job. However, there still remain some questions with this Rockets team. The first of which has to involve Jaylen Green. 19.1 points per game, 4.7 rebounds, 2.6 assists, 1.2 steals in 32 minutes. And you might say, hey, that's a pretty good season for a 22-year-old. Well, the same problem remains. He's not efficient whatsoever. Your star player cannot be that inefficient. He's actually regressed from last year. He was better last year. Now, this is a great backdoor cut. Great little action here by Sengun, finding Green, cutting backdoor. You got Van Vliet and Jabari Smith Jr., Dylan Brooks on the opposite side. You're going to overload that side, and then a nice little backdoor play here catches Trey Murphy III. But a nice dunk there by Jaylen Green. And overall, he is so explosive coming downhill. When he gets a full head of steam, it's probably a good business decision to get out of the way. The question, though, is to trade or keep. Now, on my last Rockets video, I proposed this question, and I got eaten alive in the comments. So I'm not going to show my bias towards one way or the other, but y'all let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Do you think you should trade Jaylen Green or keep him? Rockets fans, let me know. As for Alpren Sengun, this kid is a stud, and I can't help but see flashes of baby Jokic when I watch him. 18.6 points per game, 10.4 rebounds, 5.2 assists, 48% shooting from the field. We won't talk about the three-point range, but on the left we've got Sengun's stats from this year, and on the right we've got Nikola Jokic's year 4 stats. Pretty dang similar. I mean, other than +2 in the points per game and assists per game category, that is dead on. And Sengun is so good with his footwork down low, his inside positioning, catching it, triple threat, little jab step there, getting to the opposite side of the rim, using the rim as a defender because he's not overly athletic, much like Jokic. Quick spin there, same thing, using the rim as a shield to shield his layup. Then he's going to get into the little right hook, running right hook. That's tough right there. And then defensively, he's not as bad as you may think. That's great rim protection right there. He's going to go get this one as well. Straight up, great job, great rim protection. And then the passing, right? That's really what makes him look like Jokic even more, other than the fact that he's a little bit unathletic. Finding Jaylen Green backdoor. He's not as unathletic as Jokic, but not exactly like the athletic specimen you see in the NBA every day, like a Tari Eason or an Amin Thompson. But a great pass right there, leaving it off for Jabari Smith Jr. Now, as for Fred VanVleet, this may be his last year in a Rockets uniform. 15 points a game, 6 assists, 4.4 rebounds. Now, they definitely could keep him. 38% shooting from the field, 30% from 3 on 8 attempts. But the inefficiency, and they have a team option. He's owed $44 million if he comes back next year, or $43 million, something crazy like that. So the Rockets could very well decline that team option and use that $43 million elsewhere, whether it's extensions or going out and getting some other veterans that can shoot better than 30% from 3. We'll see, though. Dylan Brooks is here to stay, though. 13.6 points per game, 4 rebounds, 1.7 assists, and he does average 1 horribly contested mid-range per game. 43% shooting from the field, 38% from 3. But like I said, the Rockets are number 2 in defensive rating, and Brooks is first on the team in defensive rating. He is their premier point of attack defender, and I don't think he's going anywhere. He's still got 2.5 years left on his deal, a deal which is but pretty team friendly going forward for the 28-year-old. By the time he's 30, he'll still be on this deal, so I think it's going to be very nice going forward for a guy that shoots 38% from 3 and can defend the crap out of the basketball. With that being said, if you've made it this far in the video, make sure to the like button, leave me a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button. As you can see here, a large majority of the people that watch these videos are not subscribed to the channel. If that is you, go ahead and fix that. Also, go ahead and check out our football channel as well. And with that being said, let's get back to the video here, looking at the youth movement, right? We've talked about the veterans now. We'll count Sengun as a veteran. Jaylen Green's still young. Well, they're both still young, but the veterans, or the young guys here, really Jabari Smith Jr., Amin Thompson, and Tari Eason. They also came Cam Whitmore you can throw in there, although he's not having a great season. Jabari Smith Jr., 12.3 points per game, 5.8 rebounds, 1.3 assists, 1 block in 31 minutes on 44% shooting from the field. We were generous. We rounded up to 37% from 3 on 5 attempts. That is about bang on average from both of those things, but he's a 6'10 wing, so we need him to be a little bit better. But this shot making right here is why the Rockets drafted him, right? 3rd overall. That's why he was such a big-time prospect. He can get into the lane. Kevin Durant-esque. I'm not saying it's Kevin Durant, but, you know, hitting that fadeaway, that fall-away jumper at 6'10", it's tough to stop. He also makes really good hustle plays right here. Give me those. Easy dunk. Terrorizing the Hornets. What else is new? Good passer as well. Well, not good passer. Average passer for a 6'10 wing, but he can draw the defense and make the easy kick. That time finding Reed Shepard, who we'll talk about later, needs to step it up. The 3-ball, it's hit or miss, right? Sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's really bad. 37%, like we said, that's about bang on average in today's NBA. 36.5% if you want to get technical. As for Alperen Thompson, 12 points per game, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 1.2 steals, and 1.1 blocks. Amin is playing some pretty good basketball right now. Off the bench, he and Tari Eason is an elite wing duo. You see the efficiency right there. The 3-point percentage has to come up, but he's got clamps, so it doesn't matter, right? Right now, this Rockets team is surviving on defense, and then they got a couple of guys that can make shots. Other than that, a lot of this team is very inefficient, but Alperen Thompson uses that 6'6 frame with a 7-foot wingspan to just harass other teams. Get that out of here, KD, right? Nothing easy in here. K's going to try to drive in. Give me that. We're going the other way. Swarming defense by the Rockets. This is great D right here on Kevin Porter Jr., former Rocket. This team is... Defensively, they got some dogs. He's also got some insane athleticism, as you can see right there. That is ridiculous. A little 1-2 off the left, postering. That's crazy. Nice backdoor cut right here. He's a really good cutter off the ball, on the ball, whatever you want to say. Now, the 3-point percentage, like we said, needs to improve. And again, another great cut right there for the and one. Like we said, this is developing. This is only year 2 of him in. He got hurt last year, too, so it's developing. Also, if he's hitting this mid-range jumper, look out now. Look out. If he's got that down pat, whew, that could be scary. Tari Eason's his partner in crime off the bench. This is a terror for opposing offenses. 11.3 points a game, 6 boards, a couple stocks in there as well. 48% shooting from the field, but once again, 32% from 3. This team is awful at shooting the 3-ball. Tari is a very nice cutter as well, though, knows how to get open. Amin can find him. Remember, Amin was a point guard back in the day growing up. Great cut right here again. Getting that off the backboard. We'll call that an off the backboard lob, even though it was pretty clearly a shot attempt. Harassing Kuminga right here. Give me that. We're going the other way, and we're going up top with it. And then, once again, Jabari Smith Jr., Tari Eason, Alperen Thompson all on the same side of the court. That is ridiculous. Wiggins, don't go behind your back in transition because we're going the other way with it. Then he's a great finisher as well right here over Draymond. Nice lay right there. And then get up top, young fella. 2-hand chin up on the rim. Now, the final guy we got to talk about today was the number 3 overall pick in this year's draft, and a guy that I had very high on my draft board, Reed Shepard. 4 points a game, 1.5 rebounds, 1.4 assists on 35% shooting from the field, 30% from 3. Remember, he was 52% from 3 last year. I like to compare this guy to Grady Dick, just a great shooter that maybe it's going to take him a year coming into the league, but the Rockets really need him. They're 29th in 3-point percentage and 26th in 3-pointers made. You can't win a championship with that in the modern day NBA, so Reed's got to step up. With that being said, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like button, leave me a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button. We're looking for about 200 likes on today's video. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching.